So, da sind wir. Ich sage mein herzliches Hallo. Warten wir noch, bis ein paar Leute da sind. Checke mal, ob man meinen Stream gut sehen kann. Der Chat sollte auch schon offen sein. Wenn schon jemand da ist, bitte mal was in den Chat schreiben. Letztes Mal gab es da irgendwie was Blockiertes. Sorry. Of course English. If anyone is here, maybe write something in the chat so I can see that it's working, because last time we had some problems with that. But this was something like a restriction, but today it should work. So maybe if somebody could write something in the chat. Otherwise, if it's not working, please let me know in my Discord, but it should work with the chat. My microphone is also open. Yeah, the music, I hope it's not too loud. Yeah. Okay. So I read a message in my chat that we are online, and people can ask several questions. Chat, hi. I'm here. Great. So the chat is working. How are you doing? I hope you brought something to drink. I got something. I got the Munich style. So let me write something in the Discord. Okay. Yeah, it's good that you... I hope it's loud enough, the sound. So, nice. So what's new? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything is great. I hope there's no much delay in the chat. So, just... I think, yeah, basically, if we want, we can start directly. I think you have several questions, right? So we can directly start. Just as you want. On one side, you can write everything in the chat. If you also want, you can come in my Discord. So as you like, just let me know. So maybe in the meanwhile, I can share a little bit some of my statistics from the data. Just maybe when you ask your questions in the meantime, or write it. Yeah, the last weeks, Bitcoin was quite good. We had a quite nice pump up the last days. But in general, I would be a bit carefully, because the RSI is a bit oversold. Yeah, if you want, come into my Discord. It's easier to talk about the several things, and it's much faster if it's convenient for you. And if you want, I go in the talks channel. I hope it's working. Yeah, I can see that I'm talking. Yeah, you can talk. You can just come into the Discord and join the talks channel. I think everybody has a right to talk there. Let me check. Channel section. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, good. I was just thinking to myself, if I have to type all these questions in, this is gonna be like horrible.
Yeah, it's much easier to do it on the Discord. So
For
we are
sure.
much faster and you can interrupt me when you have other questions besides. So
Yeah,
nice. Basically, where are you from?
I'm from West Virginia.
Nice. So what's the time zone right now? The time it's like afternoon or lunchtime?
Hold on a sec.
Hmm?
It's like, I'm from West Virginia, Wheeling, West Virginia. It-
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
I, I'm East. I'm in the same time zone as New York. Huh?
Ah, okay.
No, it's like 4 o'clock here.
Okay, okay. So that's not so far. It's like 7 hours. I don't know. Hey, good evening, Alex. How are you doing? Okay. Yeah, maybe let's start. So, what's your current status? How's it going? Or I think you had several questions, right? Or was it you with the no signals from the scalper? I'm not sure yet.
One quick thing. How do I get this like when I'm talking?
Yeah. You hear me double or? You should only hear me on Discord.
It's like it keeps like feeding back. Like, yeah, like I'm hearing myself like when I'm talking to you, and then I'm gonna hear everything I just said to you again. Like
Maybe
it keeps
can you
going.
turn off the volume of the stream? Like the browser volume? Or like on the stream itself, that we can only have the sound here on Discord? You and me? On your side, I think that's easier. Then you should have no double sound or...
Oh, okay. I think that did it. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Better now?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let me quickly check. For you, there was a problem with the signals, right? Or
Me, no. Well, I mean, yeah, like I understand how it works now.
Okay.
It's pretty much if it gives you a signal, like sometimes it's for a different exchange, so it might just like it just doesn't give you it tells you it's turning off or whatever, but it gives you more whenever they show back up for your hot or for whatever exchange you're using, right?
Right. But it's depending. So are you using the signals or the strategy itself? What was it? Signals.
I was using the strategy, but
Strategy.
like I was reading some of the stuff that were where they said you could use signals too, so I just like was trying. I put that in there too, but I'm doing it more by the strategy than I am by that.
Okay.
Like I'm new to the whole hopper thing.
Yeah.
I was always kind of weary about giving out the API keys because I ran into crypto hopper actually like 2-3 years ago, whatever it was, and I was like, nah, I don't trust this because like I'm all you're always hearing something bad, and I kind of wish I would have then because trying to keep up with crypto and do it yourself is very hard to do.
That's true.
Sure.
Most important is on your exchange that you give the right access to the API key. So only buy and sell of course, not withdraw or something else. And then basically, it's kind of safe, I would say. I trust this. That's the most important. So the hopper can only buy and sell. So and regarding the strategies, the strategy itself, it gives you only signals on your exchange, on your coins you selected. So the difference between strategies and signals is the signal running directly on your hopper, only on your hopper. And it's only looking for buying signals on the selected coins you have in your list. And the signals, they are sending out different signals for different exchanges the whole time, if there's buy signals. So I don't know if you see my stream. I have a list here, a live list from my signals. So do you see it? There is like all the different exchanges, buying signals, Bybit, Binance also in between. So if you have specifically like only 10 or 5 coins on your hopper selected, and then it takes longer to get a signal, especially for that coins, because the signals are like coming in and it takes a while. So you need especially the signals for your selected coins. And on the other side, the strategy is directly looking for buy signals for your coins. If there's a buy signal for the coin, it will immediately buy it. So that's the advantages of the strategies, in my opinion. Exactly.
So with the, I've been just trying different ones, just to see how they work. And it's what I was trying to get was like when you sit there and say back test some of these ones, and I was back testing for this week because of where we had that, just like today where everything said poof and went down, you know what I mean? And some of them seem, like your Munich-Ai doesn't, where that one, I don't know if you want to say picky or uses different signals, but it doesn't, whereas another one I was trying, that gain script, say yours had 20 hits, that one had 100 hits, but my thing is even in where it showed that dip that happened earlier, or that's still happening, whichever kind of, but it's showing it sold them all in a profit. But when when I got hit with that earlier, all mine started going red, you know what I mean? How's that back test showing where it's it did okay in that dip, but mine, you know what I mean? Mine a lot of them didn't sell out of it before it crashed. Took a little nosedive there for a minute. Am I misinterpreting, or am I looking at something wrong, or?
Basically, I personally would not give that much on the back test. So basically, the most important is to start with the lowest amount as possible for a single trade. Of course, it's important this trade should buy on a kind of low point, when, for example, the RSI is quite low on a, 1 hour time frame or 15-minute time frame. But then the most important is to start with the lowest trade size amount, and then either you sell it successfully, with 1% or 1.5, depending on the market, or not. It's all about the trade size management. And it's not about every single trade it's immediately successful. It's just good to buy on kind of a low point. But you see my hopper here. There are a lot of trades which I have already in my list, and some of them, of course, went a bit down, 3%, 4%. But that's absolutely no problem, because I know either they get sold in a couple of days, and I have a list of, I can add 80 positioned max opens. Either they get sold, or in case there's a really, really hard drop, and then I have set it up a DCA. So let's say on minus 30%, I have on 25 currently. You can see on risk management, you can also put it down. And then the position got doubled. So that means it has like 25 USDT right now. And once it hits minus 25, it gets doubled. So I buy the same amount again. And then I have only minus 12. And then I'm just waiting, This is like really the risk management, because as you can see on my statistics, you're getting like a really, really flat but continuous gains with this. So and you have always enough funds to rebuy or to sell beside new positions, buy and sell, and make really small profits, which will be automatically compounded to the next. So on the whole crypto hopper marketplace, in my opinion, you will not find a strategy which is 100% successfully on every single trade. That's not possible, because if there's somebody can foresee in the market, then everybody's rich and the whole market, buyers, sellers, will not work. So the most important is to have the smallest trade size. Yeah, either it's successful like on this year or not. If not, it's also no problem, because when it's going down quite hard, we double it, or you can even merge. Merge is the other option you can do. I can explain after this. And then you get out of the minus much faster, because your minus is reduced. So basically, in my opinion, 95% or 90% is more important, like your risk management and the trade size management. Yeah.
What do you? I was kind of reading about that auto merge for like some of the other ones we're talking about, how they use it. Is that? Do you think that works better, or does it just depend really, like when it comes to between that and DCA?
Yeah. The advantage on merging right now is, in my opinion, we have a good bullish market. So merging means basically, I will just explain it again. You have open positions. Let's say you have like this coin, for example, this coin open and it's not sold. So and then there's a new buy signal for RIDA and it will buy the same position again. Yeah. And then it will merge it together. So then you have only half the minus and the position is double. And in a bull market, you can use it quite good to get out faster out of the position with bigger positioning and then more profit. But once the market is crashing quite hard, and nobody knows when this happens, then you have a big position. For example, it bought 3 times, merged it, and then it's crashing down, and then your position is bigger. So, yeah. It's really like kind of what you more like. I mean, right now, I would say you can totally go with merging, but you should also know on the other hand, what can happen if there's a big crash. Then they have like filled up bags which not get sold, and ADA is crashing down. So this position would be like a bigger minus then. So, but yeah. Please.
Like the DCA, like I understood, like stood it before as just a regular dollar cost averaging, like to, I understand that part, but like when it came to, like I understand the base concept of it, like of how it works, like, after talking to, or texting you or whatever, and looking into it more, I started to understand it more. But like, in my setup, I was just curious in the paper trading, so I put it at a lower percentage because I wanted to see it in action, just to see what it did.
Yeah, of course, totally.
Because I'm still kind of like, I understand what it's supposed to do and everything, but I still wasn't like, I'm still not 100%. But anyways, like, So when it started triggering, because I set it at 4% this afternoon when everything was going haywire, just to see what it would do,
Yeah.
and like so it would kick in and it would say like the DCA's been triggered and da 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 da, but then it would just sit there and do nothing. Is it because it has to get like another buy signal first before it buys again? Is that what it is? Like
yes. So in the settings here, you see my screen right on the stream. This is the DCA settings. So and then here you said like on this DCA percentage trigger, you said like, for example, what did you say? 4%, right? So when it's minus 4%. So when this happens and the coin is on -5 and you set here -4, then DCA gets activated. So it's enabled for this coin. Yeah. Which doesn't mean it gets bought directly. As long as you keep this out, this buy immediately. If I hit it, DCA buy immediately, then it will immediately buy the position and doing DCA once it's on -5. But if this is turned off, then the bot will wait for another buy signal and then double it, for example, if you put like here, I don't know, 100% or double or triple. So yeah, it's
so
right.
It's probably better to wait for the buy signal, right? Because like if you buy immediately, it could go down more, and then you're stuck with double, like it being even more negative than you were, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what it was. So it wasn't buying it because it was activated and said everything was ready. It just wasn't doing it because there was no buy signal to buy.
You need to wait for a buy signal. But right now in this market conditions, you can set it a bit lower, of course, on your own risk. But if you have like max open position 80, so that means there will be coming in a lot of trades, buying, selling. So see my statistics, for example. I have yesterday, I don't know, I had 17. Yesterday I had like 33 buys and 34 sells. So yesterday was a really good day for me. Yeah. So you will always have buys and sells, but then of course you will also have open positions. And therefore I don't care much about getting out everything immediately and doing a low DCA. I keep my DCA on -25 or 30. So once there's like one coin kind of crashing, I hope not like Luna, that would be a problem. But once it's like crashing to -25 or -30, it just got doubled, and then I have only -12 or 17 or something like that. Yeah. Exactly.
And it just keeps doubling down. So you don't think it's needed like to be anything. You're saying you don't think it's needed to be anything like smaller, like say 15 or 20%.
Yeah, that's totally the risk management. So right now the market is quite good. Nobody knows where's like I would say around, if we check on the Bitcoin chart, I think in the next days we're seeing like a run to 30,000 around, because there's a next resistance level. Yeah. So and the altcoins haven't yet performed like Bitcoin, so there must be also a bit more rally a bit for the altcoins, like we call it altcoin season. But yeah, I keep my DCA quite high, and just to be sure, the trade size as low as possible, and the DCA, I don't know, 25. You can also do it lower, but I've learned the hard way, on the last bull run, it was here in July 21 until 21 November. There was a really hard up rally, and I didn't use much DCA, so I made my trade size quite high, and I gained like every day more than 1% on my balance. But then once there was this hard drop, I stuck in positions, yeah. I really went down until December and so on. And I still have from this time open positions in minus, which I need to split now and get it out separately, also by doing DCA and merging. So that's why I recommend everybody just use the smallest trade size, have always enough funds for DCA, and put the DCA, I don't know, 20, 30, because nobody knows what's happening tomorrow. If there's another war somewhere in Asia, I don't know, everything will crash again, and then you're just disappointed, and yeah. So
well, one thing I also did, because like I said, I've been just like when I came across yours, at first I only noticed the premium and the free one, and I was like, well, I didn't have the money for the premium one yet, so I was like, I'm gonna wait, and then I had some money left over, and I was like, well, I'll try one of these cheaper ones, but one thing I saw because like your trigger idea, that you're the first person I saw. Like I see a lot of people do it, but like when I was like looking at your stuff and watching your videos, that's the first time I heard about the trigger. But like I put like a secondary trigger, like there's like the trigger for the day or the 4 hour or the 1 day chart, but I put one like on the
EMA trigger or
yeah, but I also put like a trend trigger on a smaller time frame. Like that's the one thing that kind of helped me today because it like shut everything down before so it didn't keep buying. But like even when it's going bad like this, does it like I mean? Because you say you don't ever use stop loss, right?
I don't do stop loss. No.
So it like with the way it's going, it's just kind of like let it go and see if it brings itself back up, and then just like if it, like in the end it stays negative, is that when you just like you said you start looking to like auto merge it and do stuff like that to kind of bring it down and try to like just close it out?
Just
but like I mean, like overall, like you said, as long as you have like the management, I mean, I know you're not going to have, it's not going to be green and rainbows every day. You're going to have down times, but overall, if you manage it right, those down times will, you'll still win in the long run with, as long as you're doing it right. Is pretty much what you're saying.
So one in my stream, he's also doing like the shorting. So it's not real shorting, but it's once it's going down, it's selling immediately, and then on a specific lower point, it's buying back. So that's also possible. You sell with a bit minus and hope you find some kind of the bottom, and then you buy back again. But this always also the stop loss destroys my compounding. So I basically never want to sell with minus and make losses. So I only have losses if I sell something, So, and therefore I'm just waiting. I'm patient enough. I can open 80 max open positions. So some positions get closed, some positions stay open. So currently in this weeks I make daily profits, and which is really good. So, and I'm not worried at all if it breaks hard down, because I have enough funds to do DCA, and then once we have like in the Bitcoin, for example, we had like the peak in November 21, and once it's going hard down and then there's a bit more push up, then probably some of my positions get sold already, which got DCA 2 or 3 times. So, and then I can open new positions. But I personally don't like much using the stop loss function.
Right. Like, yeah, when I haven't, like I said, I haven't been doing the hopper thing long, but I found out real quick that like the Explorer package is really kind of pointless. I think like 15 coins in crypto is really like nothing. So I switched over to at least the adventure package for now to at least have the 50, coins or whatever you can like use, and then have more open positions. But like I'm starting with a smaller account. I was only able to start with around 500, and at first I was doing it differently, and then like I said, when I started like listening to you and watching your thing, I changed it up to buy a smaller amount so I could, and get, use the DCA to help, if there's a situation. But like, is there? I know there's like whatever max 50 positions for whatever I have, but like, should I only have it for like so many like buy positions that it can do? So because like if I put it up too high, it'll max out my money buying buying to fill up the openings, right? So like, do I need to keep the buying lower?
Yeah, there's also important, if you check my screen right now. Therefore, I have here max open positions, put it on the highest 180, and max percentage open position, I have also 100. That means I can buy Bitcoin again and again and again. It's not only one open position allowed from Bitcoin, but then important, there's also the cooldown. So if there's like a breakdown, your hopper buys one position, and then 2 hours later there's another breakdown. It's not buying because I have a specific cooldown for each coin. And this helps me like to, I don't know, wait a bit for a recreation of the market or find a bottom or something like that. And also an important function is a new one here down, which is like only buy if not already in position. So, and this also you can set up the percentage range, and it's only buying once, I think, the total average minus of, for example, ADA is below this percentage, I think. And this also gives you a bit, waiting time, or a bit, the hopper is not buying, for example, when it's going down. So,
So I have it at max positions 10. So you're saying, like, say it buys 10 coins. You're saying like if I put that cooldown, it won't buy anymore for 12 hours, or just that particular coin?
The particular coin. So it's for each coin. Yeah. Okay.
I think I lost you there for a second.
Is my music still on? Oh no. And did you check out the Excel, the DCA tool? There you can check out with how many positions or invest with the DCA function you can cover drops. It's like this Excel file I have on my website.
So, I don't know, like you were breaking up a little bit ago. So if I have the max open positions at like whatever 50, it won't keep. Is it just going to keep trying to buy it until all 50 positions are filled up?
Again, say again. Sorry. You put it on 50 max open positions, yeah?
I'm just saying, like, well, even though you have that cooldown period, is that only for the individual coins it's buying?
Yes,
like
it's for each coin.
Like,
yeah.
well, so like if I put max 50 positions, it'll try to fill all those positions, right?
Yes, but For example, it buys Bitcoin and then it needs 12 hours to buy Bitcoin again. But it doesn't, it's depending on if you put after buying and sells. So I normally have it after buys.
But it can still buy a different coin though, right?
Yes, it can buy another one. The cooldown is not for the hopper in total, it's only for the specific coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of my things was why I was like, so I really can't turn it up too high because I don't have enough money, you know what I mean, like to cover it trying to buy so many positions.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of keep it low right now then, I guess.
Right.
So, because, yeah. Okay, so that explains that. Okay, I get that. Yeah, the big thing, yeah.
The second Alex saying the strategy for AI, how low setting is now good. I had it before on 90. Now I set it on 85%. You mean like the buy score, or?
You talking to me?
Oh no, sorry. I was just in the chat for Alex. He had a question.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for me the most important is like really the trade size, which kicks me out last time. That you put it too high because the market condition is good, like I don't know, for 0.4567%, and then you have not enough to rebuy. Yeah. Number of targets. I think I have number of targets to buy. I have it on 10 because I have max open position 80, so it can buy a lot of coins at the same time. But with the AI, I know that I can see it how many percentage are successfully, but I have a quite high successfully rate because my AI is trained for a long time. So here you can see green and red is almost at the same level, which means buying and selling is quite almost the same. Of course, you will have open positions, but yeah. What did you say?
I just totally realized, like, this whole time I was buying, like you said, max open positions, and I'm like, well, I can't change it from 10, but I just realized, like, just now with you telling me that at the number of targets to buy is different than the max open position.
Yeah, of course. These are different settings. Number of targets to buy is if the strategy founds buy signals once for example, 10 coins at the same time, you define under configuration strategy how many coins are allowed to buy at one buy signals.
Yeah, I just realized that with you, like looking at that, because I was like, how am I supposed to do that now? I see that I was looking at it wrong. What do you think about that AI? Like, I've had a few people on here saying they don't think the AI is worth it, but I think like
it's really depending. So when the market is quite good, like now, for me it's really nice to have like everyday successful sales from 35, 40, because of course that makes more profit during the day, and I keep my trade size low, but I'm making good profits. And if you're willing to risk a bit more, you can lift up a bit your trade size from what I have 0.15 to, I don't know, 0.2. But then you should really check with the DCA tool, okay, if I set it on 0.2, how much drop I can cover with a minus 30 DCA. So this is really risk management, and you should really know, okay, when is a peak of current Bitcoin bull run and when should I go back? And of course you will probably have open positions then. So It's all about how much profit you want to take in this market and how much risk you want to go in this market, because you never know when there's like a drop down or a trend change from the current market situation. But yeah, for me, I'm using the AI for quite a long time, but if you're really, really risky, you can make much more than 1% per day, 1 to 2% from your whole capital or invest. But you should always have in mind, about the things what can happen when it's dropping.
All right. Well, like that. I mean, like the whole point, obviously, with AI learning it, like with these drops and all that, is it like learning enough, or eventually, like when you get into a situation like this, it would be able to, it's like getting pickier about what trades to take and what ones not to trade and whatnot.
Yeah, I have the feeling, or if you have like a normal strategy which has several indicators and they're strictly buying on a specific point, which is of course not always perfect, the AI is buying much better in my opinion, and it's checking faster every 2 minutes, so you pick up better trades in my opinion. But yeah, you need like a specific invest to cover a month's like the subscription fees. So
yeah,
that's a point. Yeah. So you should be profitable.
I mean, I do think AI is the future of trading. I mean, it already is the future of trading, really. I think. I mean, to me, it seems to be the best way in the end. Once you can afford to do it. I mean, yeah, I would imagine as it learns and more, it gets better and better at it. But so, like in your deal, like how you have like the rebound, which is blue, the compound, which is red, and then you have the premium, which is yellow. Is the difference just that like not so much that one of them trades more often as it is one of them, like the premium's more like it has more indicators, so it's a little pickier on the trades it chooses. Like it's a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? More accurate, or I don't know if that's the word, but you know what I mean? Like it does better at it because you know.
Yeah. For example, the strategies now on my screen, like the Munich-Ai 1/7 until 7/7. This is only the AI, so this ones I would not use as a single strategies. One of these ones, single strategies. Yeah, the compounder, free scalper, and rebound. So the compound is, I would say, most advanced. It runs on slower time frames, but with kind of quite safe indicators. Lower time frames because you're getting more signals during the day. So it's trying to get up the lowest points during the days. So therefore, most possible signals. The compounder, it's like, also trying to catch everyday signals, but on a bit lower point than the compound premium, because it's like on a higher time frame. But on the other side, you're not getting that much signals during the day. But if you choose with the compounder, for example, like 1% profit or 1.2, you are mainly quite safe that it's also getting sold then. So, but of course, nobody can foresee it. And and the rebound is looking for also on higher time frames for trend changes. So for bit bigger drops and rebounds. That's also with the trend behind, and but a little bit also less like signal. How to say? I'm missing a word. Not so much signals during the day like the compound premium. But I think you can also backtest all of them for free in the marketplace, right? You can check backtest. if you go on the marketplace and then click on the one of specific strategies, there's a button for backtesting before buying it.
Okay.
So, for example, if I go here on the marketplace and then go to my strategy, and then there's here backtests, and then choose a pair. Don't choose ETH to BTC. You can do it, but you don't want to gain BTC. The base is usually made USDT. So then you choose, I don't know, BTC to, let me check, BTC USDT. So then for sure there has to be like a test already, and then you can see here how is it usually daily trying to catch the lowest points. You see the results already. Yeah. And once there's no result of the backtest, I don't know, Quantum. Okay, also somebody has tested for Quantum or TX, then you can backtest here, and then it takes a while, but we'll get the result.
You're breaking up a little, like I don't know, like you're cutting out again.
On my connection?
Yeah.
Oh, is it better now? Can you hear me good now?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So you can just backtest every single strategy in the market as well and see results and compare it to others. Yeah. Just go through and check a bit. Yeah.
So, like, if I did for that compound premium, like, are the bearish template and the bullish template just to where, like, it trade, like, because there's only one compound premium, isn't there? Like, is that just the template more for, like, a trigger thing to keep it, like, if it's a bearish market or,
Yeah, you can combine different templates with the different strategies, but some people like to use like the bullish and bearish, which switches automatically due to the EMA settings we were talking about. But I personally like now a single template with the settings I just told you, like with the lowest trade size as possible, and not changing automatically, because I personally checking like the trading view or the Bitcoin market kind of every day. So I have like also the EMA 200, which is like a really good indicator for me to see if we are in a bullish or bearish market. So I personally say, okay, once we are above the 200 EMA, which is this line on the daily time frame, I know, okay, there's quite bullish market. And if I add, for me, like on the EMA, 2 times the, I don't know, 9 and 27, for example, then I clearly see, okay, I will say for me, I keep my hopper trading, I don't know, on 0.2 trade size, which is a bit higher than the smallest one, because I know we are in an uptrend market. And if this EMA is still above the other one, like I have here 9 and 27, so then I keep the settings. But once it gets crossed, for example, here, which is quite early then, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 days later, then I change my settings back to the smallest trade size and just wait what happens here when we drop down. So then it can just do in DCA my strategy by itself, minus 30 percentage, because, for example, when it crosses here, which is like, let's say here, because the candle close, we have like 44 percentage. So let's say one DCA was performed on all my coins. And then after this, you see, let's say we're on minus 13, I don't know, 30, for example, and then doing DCA. And then here we were lucky because it's going up again and this positions get sold already. So this is kind of my strategy I'm doing currently. And once it's also crossing up again, I'm doing just a little bit bigger trade size. And once it gets crossed, I set it down, because on TradingView I can set me alarms or a notification on the app or email. Yeah,
I'll have to do that then. Yeah, because that makes sense. I was kind of thinking of that, after looking at that stuff, like maybe I should make an alarm, like when it goes below a certain thing, so I can change things up or whatever.
You can also say, I mean, I know once we hit the 200 EMA on the daily time frame on Bitcoin, as you can see here, it was always struggling to cross it on this time. But once it gets up, then it's pretty sure we are in a good bullish market, of course, depending on the situation. And this recent drop also, I mean, after we pushed up, it's easy to say, yeah, I know it was going up for sure, but I personally, on this position, on these days here, I let my bot doing its work and let him like refill the bags. For example, I have old bags I was selling, and with these old bags and big miners, I was just let my strategy buy here, because for me personally, it was my risk management. I thought, okay, we are now in a quite good market condition. Everything is recovering. The economic situation is getting better. So on this days here, I let my other bot fill the bags with merging, so to get out of my old minus positions. And I sold a couple of them here. I was quite happy about that. So
I got you. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But this is also things what we talk in our Discord usually during the days, how the market situation is, or about the Fed, what they are doing. Yeah. It's it's pretty hard to find a bot where you just say set and forget. I mean, you can put it like on the lowest trade size and let it run. Of course, it's working. You don't need to check it at all. But on this high bull runs, I just want the peak a bit average, getting a bit more profit out of it because I changed the trade size a bit more. So that's why I'm adjusted a little bit. Not too greedy, but just a bit. Yeah.
Are you with everybody else? Like, you pretty much think Bitcoin's going to hit that, next level and then kind of come back down again?
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Again. What do you say? What was the last one? Bitcoin?
Oh no, I was just saying, you're like, everything I've been reading and listening to, most people think like in the next whatever week, 2 weeks, like they think like a lot of the retail traders are going to be caught off guard because they are all like, oh look, it's shooting to the moon, and it's going to come crashing back down again.
Yeah. I personally don't think so. I think we will see the roughly 30,000 because there's the next resistance level. But then maybe there could be the RSI also needs to cool down a bit. Yeah. But I think it will keep being above 50 on the daily time frame. That means that we are still in an uptrend. But I don't think it's going back down to 20,000 or something like that. That's what I personally don't think so. Yeah. Let me check. Alex, do you also have some questions? If you want, you of course can also join our discussion.
Sorry, I didn't even realize if he was here. My bad. I've been hogging.
No problem. We have enough time, so
if you need that.
Of course, if you have other questions, just let me know for the settings or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna change these settings now that I know I had it wrong.
Alex said last time number of buy score is so low. Yeah, currently, as I said, I still not increased my trade size much. But at first, I lower my buy score to 70, that I get more buys and sells during the day. So, I just want to have more trades during the day. Alex, do you have any questions so far, or anything which is unclear, or You want to know? Maybe on TradingView I have a question, yeah? Let me know. I'm going to try to explain. You can explain, you can also join Discord if you want to talk, or just let me know. By the way, there's also a quite nice indicator I like to really easy see if Bitcoin is on a down or uptrend, like the Mesa. Maybe most of you know that. Gonna try to explain.
Talking about an indicator on TradingView?
Yeah. Alex had a question about he's trying to explain, so I'm just waiting for the question. For example, 1 hour time frame. I see some altcoins have different bars, so some bars have 1 hour time frames, some other have 3 hour time frames. Okay, what do you mean by that? I mean, you set up here in TradingView like the time frame. For example, 1 hour time frame. I see some altcoins have different bars. Or do you mean something like, oh wait, where was it? Maybe for some the datas are not quite clear at TradingView. Between every bar. I'm not sure what you mean exactly. You're also using the candlesticks? Maybe you can try to explain a bit more, because I'm not totally understand. In the meantime, I'm also like every week posting my most or my best performing coins, so I'm putting them on Discord, so which is the best performing ones on the Discord channel that everybody can check and use it as a copy. So in our Discord, if you go there, we have on a section on a set suggested coins, and from time to time I post the coins with the best profits. So mainly these are the most volatile coins, and yeah, bullish. So you said between every bar. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you can join Discord or share a screen on Discord. Explain a bit more in detail. Recently, I've also 2 or 3 nice coins I like to add to my hopper. One is like IMX, which has a really, really crazy run recently, but this coin is also really volatile. If you check on a lower time frame, for example, 15 minutes, And you will see it has always like these peaks where it's dropping down, going really up. It's 9%, for example, here this bars, which is really, really crazy. So once you open positions, it's pretty sure it's getting sold with quite good profit. Or CFX, I really like recently because it always has like this small peaks here. And of course, FET is also one of my favorite. My recent favorite, Dego, DEGO. It's still quite good, but in the past it has much bigger, like from this really crazy peaks here. For example, like this. I pick one NKN euro, 1 minute, place a vertical line. Okay, let me check. NKN euro. What is it? NKN? Or am I wrong? It's this one, NK. Was it the correct one? NK. Yeah, it's the correct one, I think. Yes. 1 minute, place a vertical line. You mean on a 1 minute time frame? This here? But no, that couldn't be. 1 minute, place a vertical line. Yeah, that's the one I have here. NKN euro. Hiken. Okay. Hiken? Okay, now I'm confused. NKN. Maybe you can send a screenshot on Discord in general. You said it place a vertical line on the 1 minute time frame. Candles. Oh, you said 1 hour. You say can. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not using these candles. Where is it? Here. And then 1 minute. And place a vertical line. I don't see anything like that. You see something? What do you mean? No. It looks for me normal, I would say. But I don't use this. I don't use these candles. Draw a vertical line. I should draw a vertical line on which time frame? horizontal vertical line. How can I shed? I will try. Yeah, just try. Okay, maybe in the meantime I will, as I said, recently quite volatile coins are the CFX. Of course, there's no financial advice, but they give me also quite good profits. This three, FET, CFX, AMX, because they're really good volatile. And Dago also recently.
What were you were gonna say something about that Mesa?
Please? The indicator?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one also to recognize easy a trend. So it's a very simple one, but it's just showing in colors. So when the trend change is happening, and it's a bit laggy. I prefer the EMAs, but yeah, it's quite good. But yeah, EMAs, when you set like 9.27, then it should be a bit faster than Mesa. Oh no, not really. But Mesa's a bit faster, nice. But it's not a daily time frame. Yeah, this is one you can use so easily to recognize the trend.
Is there like is there certain settings you use when you like for your inputs, or is it just okay, never mind. It only has it doesn't really have any. All right. Yeah. So that's pretty much just to give you an idea of which way the market's trending.
Right. That's
yeah. Mainly using different ones. So the EMA 200 is just like a really general one, which is like a lot of people use it also for stocks. Yeah, and generally, I really like the RSI to know when there's a trend change. For example, we had like when we dropped down like a week ago, because you really saw, okay, the RSI was too much oversold, which means too many people sold Bitcoin and it was more. So I was pretty sure that we see a stronger uptrend, back uptrend, or when it's oversold. For example, right now we also come into an area of Bitcoin where it's like kind of overbought. So from the recent average prices, but it can also be like in the condition at the beginning of January that we're still keeping in this area a bit, and then later quite a bit correction. Yeah.
What do you think of the 21 EMA? I hear about like a lot of people, especially like stocks too, that like consider that one like, you know, like a few of the people I watch are always like, you know, the 21. It always comes back to the 21. You know, like they use that as their rebound. You know, like
21 on a daily time frame, or
on
a daily time frame, or
yeah. Well, I mean, I think they were using it on shorter ones too for like get into trades, but
trading or get in.
But the one guy, like his big thing, he's like, it always comes back to the 21 EMA. Like he, you know, he looks at that on his daily and on like his like, you know, intraday.
Yeah, it's also quite good if I check it right now. It's maybe also quite common EMA, because when I check it now here on my screen, you can see there's a longer time between 5 and 7. It's always not sure, should I go up or down? It's like a quite hard sideways move. But once it's being downwards and then trying to break through, it's not making it. Once or twice or 3 times, then maybe it's a good indicator that it's breaking completely down. And then once it's trying to break down again here on the sideways from 11.13, then it's above. And then maybe it's a good indicator for a longer or to open a trade. Normally you say once we break through and then bounce again on this, then is a good time to enter the trade with a like a single trade with a recent stop loss on the recent swing low. Yeah, I mean, for opening a trade, could be good.
Hey guys,
yeah.
Good evening.
What you thought? On that one, I meant to ask you earlier. On that compound premium, is that for like a month? Is that a monthly fee or is that like a yearly fee?
No, that's only one time.
Oh, so you don't have to pay that one time?
Yeah, it's only one time.
Oh, okay. Because some of them I thought like I thought some of them were one time, and like,
strategies are only one time, and signals are like monthly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Crypto Kenny said, is the reason that they use 21 is because 21 trading days a month in Stockland?
Uh-huh.
Because 21 trading days a month.
Yeah, I guess if you take out the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, that could be, yeah. It's a quite good idea, because on Bitcoin makes not maybe so much sense, because Bitcoin you can trade every day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, Kenny. Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you guys taking the time today. I think you pretty much cleared up a lot of stuff for me. That's for sure. Like, I'm pretty much, yeah.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Huh?
Yes. Hey. Hi, Andy.
Hey. Finally.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Nice.
Right.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks. Nice to hear you. Fine. About trading here. Let me try explain it again.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna head out because you answered everything I needed. I definitely appreciate it.
I hope so.
If I need anything else, I'll definitely hit you up on Discord, and that.
Yes.
I figure you can, since his is working now, you can answer all his questions.
Yeah, nice. I will also not making so long anymore, but I will talk a bit to Andy, and then yeah, we'll, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, but see you then next time.
Thanks for.
I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Yeah.
Or evening.
You too.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye. All right. Well, let me try explain it again with trading view.
Yes.
There are some altcoins. It doesn't matter. I don't know them out of my head, but for example, NKN Europe, which I showed you before, I take for now the 1 minute frame. And if you place a vertical line, just like a horizontal, but on the vertical line, on one of the candles.
Do you have on your screen maybe it open and can share it on this? You can share on Discord your screen, so I can check it.
Wait a bit. I need to try how I need to do that.
Just maybe if you check.
All right, I see it. Just
yeah. There's like a share screen button.
Oh, I need to Discord that. I need to open. I need to allow it. Wait a bit. I need some changes.
No problem. Take your time. Yeah. Snipping tool, or Crypto Kenny said snipping tool? Question mark. You can also post a picture if you want in general, or you just share your screen. Let's see.
Yeah, but I need to put some security settings.
You
Allow
have a
it
MacBook?
for Discord.
Do you have a MacBook? Because for me on the MacBook, first you need to allow Discord to share the screen. That's quite annoying.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back. I asked you if you have a MacBook because
Yeah.
I always need to go in the settings first and allow Discord to share the screen, and then it's just working. It's quite annoying.
You see me now? Wait, I don't know how to which screen to share. Do you see my screen or not?
You don't share anything yet on Discord. It's just on the left side down. There's like transfer or the share screen, and then you can choose the screen or the window.
Share screen. Yeah.
Then you choose a specific window or your screen.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see. This one. Okay. Why don't I see the screen? This screen? Entire screen, maybe?
Can you check my... yeah, now you... Okay, I see it, wait.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You see
yes.
now?
Yes, I see it, yeah.
All right. So, you see here, I put a vertical line on one bar.
Yeah.
If I use now my arrows from the keyboard, and I go to the left, and you look here in the down, the time, look at the time. See, it's 13 hours 48.
Okay, you mean one candle is not 1 minute.
Yes, and now it's 9:32.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
And I see that with several other coins too.
How's it for Bitcoin? Bitcoin USD, is it correct?
Bitcoin Euro, I use Bitcoin Euro. That's correct. On the 1 minute, see?
Yeah.
17,
that's correct.
16.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So I don't understand. And you have it also with the 1 hour. Let's see, I take again the NK.
It's interesting. Yeah. I
And
personally
I go to 1 hour.
1 hour, is it working there? It's correct?
Take a look, 15.
15?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
See,
no.
0.
No, it's not working. Yeah.
And that's terrible for sometimes I use manual trading too, because I've tried to study every day, try to understand how this market and trading works. But it's very difficult if the time frame is not correct to make a decent trade.
Yeah.
So
my personally opinion,
you know how it works.
Yeah. Kenny said my trading view is the same. It only reports if trades in that minute. Low liquidity pairs will not do that. I also think it's maybe because of really smaller coins or trading pairs on specific exchanges. Maybe they're not, I don't know, transferring that much information every minute, every hour. But
this one too, 17, 16, that's okay. 15, 14, that's okay.
But CRV euro is a quite common one, right? So it should have more liquidity. Yeah, FIT as well.
Well, I don't remember out of my head which one it is, because I sometimes in a day I pick all of them or check all of them. How the quality is, and if there is a possibility to trade, because I use this here for trading on paper. I do here the paper tradings just for practicing, and sometimes when I'm really sure, or as good as sure as I am, I put a manual one into Crypto Hopper. So
okay. You open a trade manually.
Yes, but then I'm safe. That's if crypto hopper, if the coin is rising to 2%, then crypto hopper it takes its profits.
Okay.
And else, okay, it stays into crypto hopper. That happens too.
Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I don't know if it's
if
different with it. Yeah.
If you maybe from somebody else know what this causes of the time issue, maybe you can place it in Discord. That would be great, maybe for other traders too.
Yeah.
I don't use the pay. I use the free trading viewer.
Okay. I hesitate one. I will check now. What was it?
NKN
Euro. And on a 1 minute time frame.
And the hour, that's the same. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, it's the same. And there are others too, that are alt. I think it's altcoins.
It's the same for me, basically. Yeah. It's jumping not minute wide, but it's like, I don't know, hours or something. And I have the Pro version. You
have the full version and you have the same problem.
I don't know if I have the full version, the most expensive one, but I have for sure a Pro. I have the Pro version here. You see, yeah. But it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same problem. Yeah. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah. Maybe low liquidity. Don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, possible.
Does your candle type make a difference versus default? I'm having like the normal candle bars. It's the same problem. Yeah.
It's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks anyway for looking it up, and I keep on searching.
Thank you. Yeah, I think. Do you have other questions so far, or beside?
No. No. I'm fine for now, and I really catched up with you guys, reading a lot, practicing a lot. So
yeah, we can do the streams from time to time. I maybe thought about the last days because I have some other nice configurations I want to share. Because I'm trying out also from time to time other things, platforms. Maybe I'm doing the next time a stream about e-commerce because I have some quite nice configurations and everything is free I can share. So, which gives me also some nice profits in the last year. Yeah. But next time. Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you next time then.
Yes, of course. Thank you for being here, Andy. See you next time then.
Thanks for explaining everything.
And, yeah, of course.
Good luck with trading.
Thanks. You too.
Yep,
Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. Okay, so I think also we'll finish with the stream for today. I'm getting slowly tired. It's 10:30 almost. Thanks to everyone. It was a really nice discussion. I've also learned a lot. As I said, maybe the next stream I will make about another platform or any other things, what I'm trading beside, showing some ideas, some tricks, and some stuff I've learned, sharing with all of you. Thanks, Kenny, for being here. See you next time. And yeah, have a nice evening and a nice weekend. So I would say bye-bye.